Hello everyone, today we will be making 청요빙, also known in English called chive fried onion pancakes. These are yummy, delicious breakfast food that goes great with soy milk and youtiao or fried gluten pastries. So first, let's talk about the ingredients. To make 청요빙, we will first need flour. Here we have 2 cups of flour. We will also need oil. Here is about 2 tablespoons of oil, a dash of baking soda, and also about 1 tablespoon of salt. Then we also need about 1/2 cup of chopped scallions or chopped chives. This will provide most of the flavor for our fried onion pancake. So, for the first step to make our 청요빙 or fried onion pancake, we will need 1 cup of warm water. We are going to use warm water because this helps prevent the proteins in our flour, such as gluten, from denaturing. So, we are going to slowly add our water to our flour, and we're just stirring with a chopstick like this. Added all the water, so now let's stir flour. Keep stirring. It's gonna get pretty sticky. Make sure you combine all the flour and scrape the flour off the side of the bowl into our dough. So now on to the next step. We've already added our baking powder onto our dough, so now once the water has soaked into the flour, we are going to knead or fold our dough by hand. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're just going to grab a chunk of dough, push it on top, and push it to the bottom with the palm of our hand. After scraping the sides, let's just pull up, push in, and push down. Pull up, push in, push down. The folding of the dough helps work the gluten and helps the gluten proteins in our dough to polymerize and produce the sticky texture that we want in our fried onion pancakes or our 청요빙. Okay, so now we are going to make our flavor base for our 청요빙 or our fried onion pancake. So, the flavor base looks something like this. I've already made some pre-advanced and used some of it to make some of our almost ready to fry 청요빙. So, to make our flavor base, we're going to need some oil, some salt, and also some flour. To make the flavor base, you can mix the flour, the salt, and the oil into a bowl with the 청 and just mix it all up with some chopsticks like this. Of course, I've already mixed it, but why do we need the oil in our flour with our salt? Well, normally when you just add salt to the chives, the salt will leach water out of the chives and you'll get a watery flavor mess. So, the oil and the flour help prevent the water from leaking out of the chives so you can get a nice paste that is easily spreadable like this. So now let's move on to our dough. Relatively oval or long pattern like this. Rolling. Okay. Spread out our flavor mixture like this. So we're going to spread out our flavor mixture. Be sure to make sure the flavor mixture is evenly spread out, as the flavor mixture contains almost all of the salt in our chive onion pancake, and therefore we want to make sure the salt gets everywhere so the pancake will be nice and tasty. Yum. Let's move on to some pastry that has already been rolled out and spiraled. So, once we get this pastry, we want to roll it into our fried onion pancake shape. So we're just going to push down with our rolling pin and roll out. push down and roll out. Be careful not to roll too much or else you'll end up squeezing some of your flavor mixture out of the dough like this. So if that happens, what you can just do is you can just fold your dough over and roll over again. So we're going to push down and roll out. And then we're going to push down and roll out. So now our fried onion pancake will look something like this, and that means it is ready to fry. So now let's fry our fried onion pancake. So now we are going to fry our fried onion pancake. So here's the piece of dough that I made earlier. So first what we want to do is we want to add oil to our pan. We're going to add about a teaspoon of oil. Be sure to use a flavor neutral oil like sunflower oil or corn oil. So then we're going to spread the oil in our pan by moving our pan back and forth. Just simply like this. Oil does not need to be perfectly spread out, but should try to evenly coat the bottom of the pan. So once the oil has been spread out on the pan, we're going to turn our pan on to medium-high heat. And we're going to let the pan warm up so the oil can heat up. So after waiting for our oil to heat up, we can just observe our fried onion pancake, that it will fit on our pan since you don't want a fried onion pancake that is too big for your pan. Okay, so now it looks like the oil is heating up. So we can carefully put our fried onion pancake onto our pan. Now let's check on our fried onion pancake. So we see that this side is nice and golden brown. So now let's use our chopsticks to flip our pancake to the other side. This side is also nice and golden brown. And we'll also notice how our pancake has nicely puffed up due to the little bit of baking soda that we put in earlier. So once the pancake is nice and golden brown, you can turn the heat off, and now we will move our pancake to the chopping board so we can chop it into fours. So now, let's move our pancake to the chopping board. Very careful, because you don't want the oil splattering everywhere. Pancake is still very, very hot. Okay, so now, we're just going to use a regular knife to chop our pancake into fours. Hear that delicious crunchy sound? That means our pancake is well done. Okay, now we have a delicious fried onion pancake. Okay, thank you for watching how to make a fried onion pancake.